Casey did that a little early.
Yes, he did. That's all right.
So really quick before we get into the old pig foreskin stuff, we can talk about some basketball. I just want to say, I think I was wrong about the old Zion because those pictures, he looked fucking sick. You know what I mean? Like literally, like like he had been in the hospital and he
Yeah.
was like, and then like I saw clips of him playing, like, oh no, he's still a beefy boy. Those pictures were just awful.
Oh, I haven't seen anything since those photos, so
Yeah, I saw him do some stuff and I'm like, because at first I was like, damn, he's gonna have to be like Giannis basically. Like he's not we're like Giannis still will use his beef every once in a while, but like a lot of it's just like, look at me, I'm very athletic and bigger than everybody.
yeah, for
But
sure.
like and then now but now after watching, I'm like, okay, he can still play like Zion. He can still, kind of Charles Barkley it around, so I have faith. I have hope.
Dude, speaking of Giannis, you know, right after Giannis is like, "No, I want to stay in Milwaukee," right? Like this
Hmm.
was like a couple weeks ago. Here we are 2 weeks later, and the rumors are he's gonna request a trade at mid-season. It's like, are are we just gonna fucking do this until he retires? Is that what
Pro
we're doing?
It's gonna be for like they'll be talking about it off and on because it's a small market team. That's just how that shit happens. Unless you're Tim Duncan, because like the news just didn't give a shit about talking about him. But since it's a small market team, they're gonna talk about it forever, but they'll talk about less if he signs an extension. Like I was listening to an NBA podcast where they're talking about because like there's talks with Jokic now. Maybe he's gonna leave and all that type of stuff. And it's like, yeah, he might, but they're like that those will die down once he signs his, fat extension.
Hmm.
One thing that annoys me though is there was that report that they were looking at teams to trade like over the summer. Giannis and them had a talk. The Bucks had a talk about like, oh, if I do get traded, I want to go to the Knicks. It's like, buddy, you're getting paid $50 million a year to play a game. You don't get a fucking say where you go. It's like if I want to send you to Zimbabwe, sorry, they have the better assets. Like where I'm sending you where I it's best for us.
Right.
I hate that shit. They're like, well,
That
they'll
that comes up all the time though. They did it with
yeah.
Jimmy Butler and
It's like
others.
well with Jimmy, they were like he was tanking his own stock and he was trying to get put on, and he had a list of his teams and all that shit. And I still I'm like, no, just go wherever. I don't give a shit. But that's like the thing I like kind of like with the Spurs though. I think the Spurs were stupid. They're like, yeah, you're going to Toronto, Kawhi. Like you want to go to LA? Too bad, Toronto.
Hmm.
In hindsight, they should have sent him to LA, but whatever.
Right. Well, I mean, he wants to work for a tree company. He should have stayed in Toronto.
There we go. That's so funny because like hearing the stories, I don't think Kawhi knew what the hell was going on. I don't think he cared really. Like he was like, "Oh, just give me money." But his uncle, who's not who before, because like Kawhi, I think was working with Clutch Sports, and then he didn't like how much money, like how the way they were doing things, so his uncle stepped in and decided, "Oh, I'm gonna be your agent now." And I guess he was going to these meetings, and he's like, "So, this is how much you can offer, but like, what could you give me?"
What an agent.
Yeah, so because like that's what a lot of and like Toronto tried, they just couldn't come up with something good. I would have to be paid extra to stay in Toronto because it's like fucking Drake's gonna try to hang out with you. So it's like, yeah, I need the Drake tax,
Hmm.
Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be terrible. Or
Oh,
work into the contract. No Drake. He
yeah.
can't come to the games.
It's like he can come to the games, but he can't go backstage. And his little Drake seat, it needs to be like in a booth somewhere far away because I don't want him over by me.
Not right behind the bench where he comes
Yeah.
in and joins huddles.
Yeah. Dude, oh, did you see? I think it was in the Pacers game, Pacers Spurs game. Wemby did a standing dunk. He got the rebound, and it's just like he got the rebound, and then like he barely hopped and just boop. It's like this is stupid. Like, geez Louise. It's like if he doesn't lead the league in blocks this year, I'm like, you're not even trying.
I did see on Instagram earlier today, it was like all the players that aren't signed by the start of the season. And Russ was on there, and I think he's already got a team.
Yeah.
But somebody was like, if everybody listed here was on a team, they'd make the play-in tournament.
Hmm.
And looking at them, I'm like, yeah, I think they would.
Like,
Somebody
I'll
was
be
like,
on.
bring back the Bobcats and just let all these people be on that team.
That's the thing. It's like there's like Seattle needs a team. And then Las Vegas, they're talking about getting a team. They talk about Mexico City a lot because it's supposed to be a really great market, which I'm like, I don't know about Mexico City. But I'm just saying, like, it's already like for players, it's already a pain in the ass to travel to Canada. And it's like, oh yeah, the travel to Mexico is so much easier, like no. And then like the elevation's supposed to be like worse than fucking Colorado's elevation in there. So it's like, I mean, I get that it's a big market, but so is India. I don't think India needs a basketball team either.
Right. Yeah, Seattle and Vegas, I could for sure see.
I want St. Louis to get one. I think that'd be cool.
Me too. They had the Hawks.
Yeah. That's what's weird. This is a fun little basketball tidbit for people that hate the Lakers. Um, the Lakers, okay, so first off, St. Louis Hawks, they were an NBA team. They won a championship in St. Louis. They moved to Atlanta. The championship doesn't count. Atlanta, I think, has zero rings, zero banners. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they ever won one in Atlanta. The Minneapolis Lakers, I won one or three, I don't know, like somewhere in that area, championships in Minneapolis. They moved to LA. Those rings count. Gosh darn it.
Part of that dynasty.
Yeah, bunch of bullshit.
It totally is. Totally is. What's one fucking banner up in Atlanta gonna do? You know?
I mean, it's gonna happen this year though. Trey Young and all of his Atlanta boys are taking it.
Okay.
I do think they're gonna be better this year than they have been in a while. I think it's like a second round exit.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk
I was gonna say one of the NBA podcasts, they're like, dark horse MVP candidate, Trey Young. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think peak will be all NBA first team
Hmm. Hmm. I
because
can
it's a
see that.
contract year. It's a contract year for him, so he's gonna be fucking balling out.
Yeah, he's got a ball out for that extension.
Yeah.
All right.
You have the teams up from last time because I didn't have a working pin, but I got one now. Gosh darn it.
Excellent. But I think did we have to put on Commanders Bears? Did we ever get that put on your list
Uh,
from not this last week, but the week before?
we did not. So that was I had Bears by 3, you had Bears by 7.
It was Bears by one.
Ha ha, old Casey took it.
Yeah.
I think we had several we missed out on. So trying to read my handwriting, it's not going well. Uh, okay, so I think it's Lions Chiefs we didn't do.
Okay, Chiefs won 30-17.
Fuck, we both said Lions.
Yeah.
Oh, Bengals Packers. We didn't do that one either, it looks like.
Packers won 27-18.
Oh, wait, we did do that one. I got that because it was Pack 6 and you had Pack 12. So I'm at 22 and you're at 39. And then Bills Falcons.
The fucking Falcons won by 10.
Haha, old Casey took that too. So
You picked
23.
Falcons over the Bills?
I know, I'm surprised too. And then I had the Bears. So I'm at 24, you're at 39.
All right. So, Steelers, Bengals. You had Steelers by 17. I had Steelers by 10. It was the Bengals by 2.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Matthew Rodgers.
He lost the Unk Bowl. Joe Flacco showed up
Yeah.
and then won it. So are you gonna write that down so you have the master total?
I'll just write down the numbers of like how much points we got. So that one's a zero for us.
Yes. Okay.
So
Then
I'll
we
just do it that
had
way.
we had Rams at Jags. Uh, you had the Rams, I had the Jags. The Rams won handedly.
SHS.
Then we had uh Eagles Vikings. You had Vikings by 3. I had Eagles by 7. Eagles won by 6.
Fucking Vikings.
And we had Patriots Titans. Casey had Titans by 7. I had
Let's
Patriots
go
by
Denzel.
14. Patriots won 31 to 13.
I don't think Donald Faison was playing that game
No, he would. Why would he be playing football?
because the Titans. Don't you remember them?
Hmm. I think you make some sort of reference to that movie every time they come up, and I
It's.
haven't gotten any of them. So
Are we having fun yet? No, we're not having fun. Zero fun, sir. I've never even seen the movie. I just remember the commercials.
you know more about this movie than me, and I've seen it.
I
All right.
also like on my YouTube, I'll get like random clips from that movie, and I'll see like Ryan Gosling, like, oh, Ryan Gosling's in this.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. All right. Panthers at the Jets. Casey had Panthers by 12. I had Panthers by 3. And it was Panthers by 7. So,
Like,
so
that's,
technically me
I
by
think you,
1.
yeah, by you.
Yeah.
Boy, you can tell one of us was an English major, the other was a comm major, about how good we are at mental math.
You're not seeing me run the numbers on my
Yeah.
finger under the desk. All right. Dolphins at the Browns, the game of the week. Casey had Dolphins by 14. I had the Browns by 14. The Browns won 31 to 6. A slaughter.
They just fucking killed those. Like they were the little the thing that your six packs come in
Hmm.
against the Dolphins.
Yep, they absolutely were. Saints at the Bears. Casey had Bears by 3. I had Bears by 7. Bears won by 12, baby. That's a me.
The Bears, you should have said that with an Italian accent because it's like that's a me. The Bears really closed that window to stop that breeze. Drew Brees.
Yeah. No, I got
I was
it.
so this is just a funny story because mostly just because of this. I was driving a tractor and it was an older one, so I couldn't plug my iPod in or my phone in. And the it was I had ESPN radio on, and guess who was talking about the Saints? Hey, buddy.
Was it Drew Brees?
It was Drew Brees. I'm like, that's their QB.
Oh, jeez. All right, Raiders at the Chiefs. Casey had Chiefs by 48. I had the Chiefs by 14. Casey might win because it was Chiefs 31 to 0. So, who's closer, 14 or 48?
I mean, I'm gonna say me, maybe?
No, that can't be right, can it? Hold on.
Because I think you're 17 off, if I did the math right.
No, you're 17.
Are we both 17?
Yeah, none
Okay,
of us
so
get it.
we'll just both get it. Fuck it. So you're at 45. That's funny.
Yeah, but the Raiders scoring 0 points is crazy. You can tell the last 2 weeks the Chiefs have been the Raiders are not good,
Yeah,
but the Chiefs have definitely been getting their bullshit calls again.
yeah.
Colts at the Chargers. Casey had Colts by 7. I had Colts by 10. Colts won 38 to 24. Another point for me, baby.
Another point for my favorite team.
All right. For literally game of the week, Giants at the Broncos. Casey had Broncos by 8. Jake had Broncos by 14. Broncos by 1. Casey gets it. Here's the thing. It was like 26 or 30 to 0 Giants.
hmm
And the Broncos came back and scored all 33 points in the fourth to
Yeah.
win by 1.
What?
I mean, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, a Peyton Man thing, he took off his tie. He was like, throw me in there. And he just, and just started playing running back. That was the weird part.
Yeah, very weird.
We're just like, don't
But
pass to him. He's not even playing. He
just
just
so
has so much
fucking wild, though,
CTE.
man. All right, then we had Packers Cardinals. Casey had Packers by 15. I had the Packers by 10. Packers won by 4. Point for me.
I get 1 point and you get fucking 20.
Commanders at the Cowboys. Casey had Cowboys by 8. I had Commanders by 10. Cowboys won by 22.
Fucking right, Dak.
They put a fucking spanking down.
Hell yeah. They knew that if they didn't fucking they'd be everyone would be like, is Dak Prescott really a cowboy? Or is he a cow? No.
Yeah, those are the only two options.
It's they're like he's not a cowboy or a cow man, he's just a cow. Moo. And that
Falcons. What?
but neither of us got points for that one, right?
No, you did.
Oh, I did. Awesome. Fucking right,
You
Dak.
you chose the Cowboys, so you
Yeah, I
win.
because I love Dak Prescott
I
because I
don't know
know his name.
why.
Just because of ESPN radio, fucking Stephen A. like, Dak Prescott sucks. I hate him. I wish his mom would die. I'm like, jeez. Love
Yeah,
Dak Prescott now.
yeah, I definitely do not think he's worth the money they're paying him. But
Yeah.
all right, Falcons at 49ers. Casey had the Casey had the 49ers by 49. I had the 49ers by 10. Niners won by 10.
Oh, fuck. I was hoping you were like, fucking Niners won by 50.
All right. Buccaneers at Lions. Casey had Bucks by 3. I had Bucks by 7. Lions spanked that ass. They won 24 to 9.
You know what's crazy is I heard next game for the Bucks, Giannis is coming back. He's no longer sick, so he's gonna help him out.
Excellent. Dude, Giannis would get snapped like a twig in the NFL, I think.
I mean, yeah, but it'd take like 5 strides for him to get down to to the other end for a touchdown. So, you know.
That's true. That's true. And then rewrite this one down on your sheet because it's the game that's still going.
All right.
It's Texans at the Seahawks. You had Texans by 15, and I had Seahawks by 7.
All right.
Currently, it's Seahawks 14-0. So we'll see. We'll see what
JJ.
happens there.
Hope JJ's okay. That doesn't sound like him.
Yeah. And then, because we totally forgot last time, the picks for next week.
Yep.
But I thought I edited it pretty well. I just called us out on it, but
Okay.
it was pretty seamless on my end.
Yes. I haven't got to listen to it yet because I haven't listened to us as much now that I'm field working boy.
Guys out in the field all day and still can't be bothered.
Well, see, normally I listen to it when I sleep because I like to listen to you while I sleep, but but I can't.
My voice is the only one that can put him to sleep, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So now instead if I listen to anything, I found this lo-fi Scooby-Doo soundtrack that was advertised to me on Instagram. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Row.
I wish. Yeah, it sounds exactly like that part. There's no rut rolling, sadly. But
Can you
just type, hey,
imagine like you're about to drift off and it's like, holy fuck, Scoob! Just like blows out your eardrums.
I would love it if it was just like you know how they do that like fucking stupid AI DJ?
Hmm.
If it's like a Scooby-Doo AI DJ, it's like, Rubber Song is one of my favorites. It really makes me hum before I breathe.
And everyone's like, what the fuck did he just say?
I'm like, I
Uh,
hear you, Scoob. It does make me calm before I go to sleep. So, guys, if you want to listen along tonight, but when you
mhm.
go to sleep, just type in Lo-Fi Scooby-Doo on Spotify. And it pops right up.
There will be one option.
It's actually
All
like
right.
you're like, this is so many choices.
Week 8, we got Vikings at the Chargers.
Oh, we are going Vikings. We're Viking country here by 8 because it's week 8 and the Vikings are gonna eat. You're gonna go nom nom nom.
I think this will be a close game. I'll go Chargers for the sake of being different, and I'll say by 7.
7,000. Got it.
Yeah. The Dolphins at the Falcons.
Hope I remember what the hell I wrote for Dolphins because I put DOP. Dolphins are gonna take it by 3.
I'm gonna go Falcons by 14.
Okay.
The Bears, who have won 4 games in a row, by the way. And here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact for you, Casey.
Okay.
The Chicago Bears are the only team in the league that have scored over or 21 points or more in every single game. They're the only team.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
I know. They're playing the Ravens this week.
Ooh, fuck the Ravens.
Now, see, the Ravens, who are like 1-5 right now, or 1-6, their all-star quarterback, Lamar Jackson, will be coming back this week. So it might be a little bit tougher than I was hoping.
It's gonna be tougher than a $2 steak if you ask me. Bears in 17.
Love that out of you. Love that. I'll go Bears by 10. I hope Lamar Jackson's still a little rusty.
Yeah, he told me, he texted me today. He's like, dude, I don't know about these fucking Bears.
They're
I'm
on a hot streak.
they're on a hot streak and listen to this shoulder of mine. Creak, creak. It's fucking rusty. I was like, if you weren't playing the Bears, I'd tell you to spray some PB on that thing. 'Cause it gets rid of rust. But I then deleted that part of the text. I'm like, good luck, bud. Also,
Anyway,
fuck the Ravens.
also fuck Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the Jets at the Bengals.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals by 3.
I'm
Old
pretty
Joey Flax
sure
is gonna kick a field goal to win it.
I'm pretty sure if Joe Flacco can beat Aaron Rodgers, he can beat the 0-6 Jets. So I'm gonna go Bengals by 14.
Okay.
Bills at the Panthers.
Bills, Panthers. Uh, let's go Bills. Old Haley Steinfeld's husband is gonna fucking run a game-winning touchdown from the 20-yard line. He's gonna stop
That's
half.
doable.
He's gonna stop halfway though and go, guys, I'm getting fucking tired. Oh shit, they're still coming. He'll have to take back off. So, them by 7.
I'll say Bills by 10. 49ers at the Texans.
Oof, oof. Texans by
Dude,
14.
you are a closeted Texans fan.
I mean, I do it mostly for the bit. If you clearly listen, nothing closeted about it.
I'm gonna go 49ers by 14.
Okay.
Browns at the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Browns. Let's go Browns by 8.
Um, no, Patriots by 14.
Oh yeah, they got Bill Belichick as their starting point guard.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
said 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound like that clip from fucking Bobby Lee's podcast. You know the clip I'm talking about, right?
I don't think so.
What's the other guy's name? It's like Andrew Santino
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that. He's talking about, you know, Pat Mahomes. And Bobby's like, I know who Pat Mahomes is. He's like, oh yeah, who's Pat Mahomes? He's like, he's a running back. And Andrew's like, he's a running back. He's like, and Bobby's like, for the Boston Celtics. And he's like, yeah, for the Boston Celtics. And then Bobby's like, okay, who is he really? It's like he's a quarterback for the Chiefs. And then they just die laughing. It's a
That's
very
great.
funny clip.
Yeah. Santino's so fucking funny.
He is very funny. And he and Bobby play off each other very
Yeah.
well. All right, we got the Giants at the Eagles.
Ooh, a giant eagle. Um, this is like an easy Eagles by 100, isn't it?
You know, early season, I would have agreed with you, but the Giants are on the up.
Oh, okay. So I'll say Eagles by 12 then.
I'm going to say Giants by 10,
Ooh.
but that's because 2 weeks ago, these teams played each other and the Giants won by like 14. So
Ah,
we're going to see.
the revenge game, if you ask me.
It could be. The Eagles could come out and spank that ass. We'll see. The Buccaneers at the Saints. You already know what to write down for me.
Yep, you are Bucks, and I'll be Bucks too, because I like to fuck.
I'm going to
Uh,
say by 14.
14. Drew Brees is really good, so I'll say 6.
Okay.
Who dat? That's what they used to say, right?
I think they still do.
Okay.
Or is it Who Day?
Who day? That's Drew Brees, your quarterback.
Well, that quarterback now is not very good, in my opinion. But
Andrew, get back there.
he threw, I think, 3 picks, and then the other takeaway was a fumble.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, Titans at the Colts.
Man, sorry, fucking Denzel. Oh no, wait, here's a better one. Here's a better one, because I haven't said this one in a while. Or yet. Sorry, Mr. Ryan Gosling. Colts take it.
Yeah.
by, well, I don't know, 12.
I think Colts take it as well. I'll say by 10.
Someone's on the old Colt bandwagon with me. It's like a little cult of ours.
Just making educated guesses over here.
Yeah, because you've joined the old horse bandwagon.
Okay, whatever. Speaking of horses, Cowboys at the Broncos.
Ooh, Dak versus Peyton.
Could you actually name a real Broncos player?
No.
Okay.
No, it's like I know for some reason I know like that era quarterbacks because like those quarterbacks seemingly were
Are the
like
greatest of all
awesome.
time
Yeah, so it's like yeah, I know those era for some fucking reason. Like
because they're the greatest of all
yeah.
time.
It's kind of like the 90s and knowing like NBA centers. You're like, yeah, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Hakeem, like yeah, the best center, Shaq, the best centers they ever saw.
Yep,
Oh my goodness, Hallie. She's lighting me up. Just
with some
let a
farts.
Oh yeah. It'd turn your fucking hair white. This room's got a wallpaper and it's gonna start fucking peeling.
Just peeling, yeah.
So I'm gonna go Cowboys because my boy Dak, and he's gonna throw 3 touchdowns, and it's gonna be 18-0.
You made a little side bet last week. I'll make one too. If the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl, I'll buy you a Dak Prescott jersey.
Oh, I hope they do. And then I'll buy you a shirt that's got Stephen A. Smith's face on it and just says, "I fucking hate Dak Prescott."
Amazing. Can't wait. I'm going Broncos here. I'm going Broncos by 12.
Right on.
Their actual quarterback, Bo Nix, is quite good.
Oh, okay. With a name like Bo Nix, you gotta be good at your job because
Hmm.
that's a terrible name.
Yeah. Fitting for a quarterback, though.
Yeah.
First and
Bo.
last name, 5 letters. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Bo versus Dak.
Bodak.
Oh, they did the fuse and dance.
And the Broncos are horses, so they're horsemen. Okay, anyway, Packers and Steelers.
Ooh. Steelers take it.
Going Pack here,
Uh,
unfortunately. I'll
Steelers take it by
say
2,000.
2000. I'll say
Actually,
Packers by 7.
the Packers by 7. How much did Aaron Rodgers get paid by the Packers? Because that's how many points he's going to score.
Let's see. Base salary of 13.65 mil, 10 mils guaranteed, and then up to 5.85 mil in performance-based incentives for a total, potential total of 19.5.
All right. So Steelers by 19.5 million.
The incentives always crack me up because like when they're really trying for it. There's
Yeah,
that famous clip of Brady and Gronkowski. Gronk's like, "Tom, I need one more." Tom's like, "For your incentive, I got you." Then the next play they go out there, Tom passes one to him and he gets in for the touchdown and he gets his fucking incentive.
that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, and then the final game, the Monday night game next week is Commanders at the Chiefs.
See, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs by 12.
They're probably gonna fucking win, but I'm gonna go Commanders. Commanders by 3.
Right on.
So we'll see.
Let us know who did better.
All right. Ready for the episode?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds Podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the Oberon to my Mr. Miracle. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. What's up with you?
Well, I would just like to remind the listeners that if they are fans of the NBA and the NFL, we did a little basketball and football talk before the episode over on the YouTube channel. Um, and check back there every week where we make our picks for all the football games for the season. So
Hey,
far, I'm spanking Casey's ass.
which is normal,
Yeah,
but now it's like with football picks
now
versus like,
now it's proverbial and not
yeah, literal.
not literal.
Because I
So,
was not because I'm a naughty boy, just because I'm bad at football.
so anyway, you're I wouldn't say you're bad at football. You're just like, oh, the 49ers will win by 49 points, and that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean
But
it could,
anyway, it's
it
very
could.
fun. It could. It could.
Yeah, you never know.
Um, so yeah, we have what I would describe as the worst news week in quite some time. So, Casey, did you ever find the one thing you wanted to talk about?
I mean, okay, here's what I'll talk about because this
All
is
right.
like because we got nothing, so you might
Yeah.
as well. So the game that I like to play that you don't, called Gigabash, really really enjoy it. It's a fun little kaiju romp. In November, for some reason, November they do a lot of DLCs. Like they've done that a few times, and they've been hinting at a big DLC coming. First hint was they took that scene in Gravity Falls when he finds the third book. You know, he's like, I got all three, and it's like people are like, who could the third be? Because the first would be Godzilla, second would be Ultraman, and then they did another thing here recently.
Gamera.
They haven't officially said, but they did another little thing recently that's like really hinting at like in the Heisei Gamera, there's a part when Gamera is just this big fucking mass that's in the ocean and they don't know what it is, you know? And like they're taking stuff from that. So it's like, oh, it sounds like we're gonna get Gamera and probably I mean I'm assuming Gauss will be there. It's like I wonder which other ones are gonna be there. So
I got
that's
you
really
pretty
exciting.
hyped.
Yeah. Like the only downside with that game is like I'm not an online player because I'm not gonna fucking pay $50 to play my $500 system
Mhm.
online. Like that, go to hell, PlayStation. But if I was, I'd be way more hyped because like that you know that game's like fun for a bit, and then I'm like, oh, I'm tired of beating computers.
Mhm. Yep, I get that. So if you were an online player, you'd grind out some Gamera, get really good, make him your main for a little bit.
Probably for a little bit. Like it'd be fun too, since like Nick he plays it on Steam, so like and every once in a while we'll play it against each other, like just on his laptop and stuff. So it's like
Hmm.
it'd be fun just to be able to like, hey, I can play it on the TV and so can you at your house. We can just play it that way. But I'm like, I'm not paying $50 to do that a month.
Yeah,
That's insane.
I get it. It's too much. And
Especially since like
Xbox is about to up theirs too, and I'm like, I'm just gonna not fucking pay it anymore.
yeah, especially since you've become the PC master race and you don't need like all the games you want on Xbox, can't you just get on your PC now?
Yes, but I do um I do chat with family and friends who play on the
Mm,
console through the Xbox app, and they've added Discord to Xbox, which might be a workaround there. So
okay.
if that's the case, then I'm absolutely dropping.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you can still play like if you wanted to play Halo online with Brent, you could still do that, right? Even if you don't have the Xbox Live or it's because I know
Yeah,
that's you
because
can do that. Okay.
it's cross play.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing was you get like certain free games a month, which I know PlayStation does that too, but on Xbox it was like $15. And it's like, well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it's like and it's 20 and then it's 25 and it's like, well, I really don't play that much to make it worth that to me.
Right.
So it's like it's way fucking less money than PlayStation, but still too much.
And the PlayStation one makes me extra salty because I remember when I got the PlayStation back in my day, gosh darn it, when I got the PlayStation 3, the big fat one, the big chode one that I liked so much. And that one was so good because it was backward compatible for like all of the games.
It even did PS1, right? On
Yeah,
certain titles
yeah.
or all titles.
I'm pretty sure it was all, maybe. I could be full of shit on that, but we're gonna say it is because I want to make it sound better than it is. And
Hmm.
then they're like, we got the new one. It's skinny, guys. Guys like skinny things, right?" And it's like, I can't do anything. But
Because they took
when
out
I,
the disk drive, right?
yeah. Well, no, I think it still had. What do you mean? Because you'd still put the games in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
but I mean the consoles nowadays you can't. Certain versions
Yeah.
of it don't. So
So stupid. But the like with the PlayStation 3 though, it was still all free online.
mhm.
I'm like, this is awesome. I didn't play that much because like it would make me humbled on Tekken because I was like really good at Tekken at that time, like against the computer. I'm like, I'm gonna play online, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm getting beat. I hate this.
Yeah,
But yeah, and then now I'm like, oh, pay for something that used to be free? No.
yeah. I
Remember
get
that.
it.
If you have a career that you want to go into OnlyFans with, don't give it away for free because no one's gonna pay for it. Remember that.
My exciting gaming tidbit, I got a CRT TV this week, and it's a pretty big one too from a family friend. So now whenever I do my retro gaming, it's gonna turn out a little bit better.
You're gonna put it on the old Twitch doing that stuff?
I don't know because I don't know how I would have to see how a capture card works with all that.
Yeah. Do retro gaming with Jake, RGJ.
Yeah, old RGJ, that's what they'll call me.
I'll be like, oh shit, is there a new episode of RGJ on? I don't know how Twitch works, so I don't know if it's episodes or not.
Yep, and you'd be the only one tuning in.
Hell yeah. Until like you get that one person that's like, I just stumbled across this Twitch streamer and he only had one watcher. The guy was very fucking weird that was watching him, but he just played old retro gaming. So, you know, I subscribed and he said, "Thank you. So why don't you pass this along?" And then people are like, "Oh my God, he seems so nice." And they're playing that stupid like fucking music under the whole video, you know? That shit pops up on my algorithm all the time. Like, dude, I just want to make a Twitch to leave hate comments. Like, this is terrible.
You'd have a record time for getting banned in all these channels.
Just be like this is shit because there'll be like someone like making something too on Twitch. Like they're like it's an old mom like stitching together like pillowcases for her son that never came home from the war, and they're like, I'm just like stupid
Jesus.
fellows. Still gonna keep your son's head comfortable on the ground, you idiot.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving right along.
Ugh.
Don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, Casey, we're getting a new DC animated movie.
Ooh, I heard about this. Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be Nightfall, and it's going to be a multi-part animated movie. I'm actually kind of excited for that because there's a shit ton to read with Nightfall. But if you give me like a two-part movie, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's just get let's get all the meaty parts from Nightfall.
I got some bad news for you though, man. This is a
What?
four-part movie.
Still.
Like fuck.
Probably
My
probably in an hour increments, maybe, you know.
Yeah, my main problem though, and this is like the new regime stuff, so maybe it's gonna be better. But they did a two-part Long Halloween. That was
Which I
just
did
such
not watch.
it was just such dog shit. Like
Hmm.
impressively so. So it's kind of hard for me to get too excited, you know? But
Well,
Nightfall's a pretty
seeing
good story.
it is a good story, and it'll be cool to see John Paul's bat suit animated.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm kind of surprised you never read it because that's like an era of Batman that, you know, you
no,
enjoy.
I've read parts of it. I just
Okay.
haven't read all. Well, it depends on the printing you get, how many volumes there are, but it's like I know I couldn't read all of Nightfall in 4 hours,
Yeah, I get you.
but I would watch it in that time. So,
Yeah, because I remember, I think you got me one of them, and I got some from Charleston, the big meaty Bible ones
mhm.
that they had. Because I was like, I think three parts there.
Yeah, I mean they change it every time because they add and take stuff away.
Yeah.
But no, it's a cool story.
A lot of, it's, if I remember right, a lot of Chucky Dix and, oh, what's his name? Oh, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. He would have been the editor for sure. I think he was writing some too. Did question. Didn't he?
Denny O'Neill.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
think he did. I think he wrote some of it, but I know he was editor for it.
Yeah, I mean several of the greats were working on all the bad books at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you know what, dude? That's the news.
Well, let us know down below, guys. You gonna check it out? Maybe you want to read the comic book first. Maybe you should contact a comic book shop to buy the books. Don't try to get the single issues though, because like that's way too much work for Jake. Just buy the trades.
Yeah, finding all the parts. I don't want to say it would be tough because they're probably you could probably do it if you just went around to all the shops in the St. Louis area.
Yeah. Would Oh, here's a question. Is the first appearance of old Bane expensive though?
Yeah.
Okay, because that'd be the hard part
But
to get.
that's separate
Oh, okay.
from Nightfall
Oh
because
yeah.
it was just called like Bane.
Yeah, and because he breaks because I remember that I didn't read it, but I remember in Nightfall they talk about it because like he breaks Killer Croc's arm, doesn't he? And then like he does it again in Nightfall.
Yeah. Is it just called Bane? Let's see.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah,
omnibuses,
Vengeance of Bane is what it's
okay.
called.
Speaking of omnibuses and stuff, Young Justice came out with an omnibus kind of recently, right? Like a couple of years ago.
That sounds right.
Okay, because me and Nick were talking about that because he's never had the like he has it all like digitally now, but there were like certain issues that he always missed. He never had physical copies of, and I was talking to him about that.
Mm, yeah, if something was out a couple years ago, it's like who fucking knows if it's still in print?
Yeah,
And especially if it's not something that's like mega popular, and I realize that Young Justice kind of is, then that shit can be gone in even a couple weeks time.
yeah.
All right. What'd you read this week, buddy?
So I'm still getting like it's funny. Like both of my last week and or 2 weeks ago's comics and this week's comics or whatever, the last week when I didn't get to read, they didn't come in until these ones came in, so I haven't got to read last week's stuff yet because I was just reading this one. So,
I
that
don't know
piles,
why, because they go out.
yeah,
I mean, you get that shit before others.
yeah. Well, I won't say this on air. I'll tell you after. But yeah. So I'm like, I don't know what the deal is, but what's the deal?
The
I got
deal.
I got Godzilla, Escape the Dead Zone, The Punisher 2. I Hate Fairyland 45, The Incredible Hulk issue 30, G.I. Joe issue 12, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe 4, and The New Gods 11.
Hey, I've got New Gods, Hulk, D&D, The Fallbacks #1, Nightwing 131, Justice League Red #3, and Ghost Pepper #4.
All right, I think I got one more than you.
Okay.
So, Godzilla, Escape the Dead Zone. This is by Ethan Parker with Griffith Sheridan with art by Pablo Tunica. I don't know. It's like, yeah, let's give a shit like one weirdo little kid and like just the most obnoxious other little kid as two of the main characters and try to care about this book. And I don't.
Can I just say the premise of this book sounds cool until it gets to the human kaiju like hybrid part.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually kind of neat, but then there's this like the first issue he finds these two kids and he's like saving them and like I'm just like this they're insufferable. But
Mhm.
look at this splash page. Pretty darn sweet.
Oh man, that's killer.
Yeah. So it's like you got me there. I like that. And he has this hatred for Godzilla because he kind of ruined his life and he doesn't really remember much about his life, but he knows Godzilla ruined it. Kind of
And
like
Godzilla doesn't even think about him.
yeah, exactly. It's like
Some
the most
one-sided beef right there.
he's like He's like, the most important day for you was the day Godzilla graced your little village. For me, it was Tuesday.
How many times can we mention that man on this podcast?
I mean, not enough, if you ask me. Less than and below. Is it enough? Are you tired of it or not? Because if you're tired of it, we're blocking you. I'm gonna go like a 6 out of 10. Probably, probably 5.5 actually, because it's the story's not very good. I enjoy the art, but my God, that character is just terrible.
Fair enough. Want to do another?
Well, I can. I mean, I think if you
Oh,
go, I go, because I only had one more than you.
okay. Ghost Pepper number 4 by Ludo Lullaby. Um, it's pretty cool. I like this book. This one had a lot more humor in it than the other issues, which I appreciated. But, you know, I could tell you about it, but it's just not going to make sense if no one else is reading this book. So, uh, the strong guy is really strong, has a cool fight, and I would love to see this like animated. I hope that someday like it gets adapted to like a film or something like that because it would look so cool animated. And here's the pretty variant that I got,
Nice.
which is really cool. So
Hmm.
anyway, 8.5 out of 10.
Right on. All right. Punisher 2 by Benjamin Percy and Julius Oda on the art. So Punisher steals this old widow's hunting rifle that was her husband's. And then she's like on the phone with the cops. She's like, hey, this person, he's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then Punisher just fucking shoots her phone. And he's like, keys. She's like, oh dear. So that just made me laugh. And then like we get more insight on the whole Kingpin controlling him and stuff. And Kingpin's into some like kinky stuff. He's slapping his back with a cat of nine tails. He just needs
Weird,
like
but
yeah.
okay.
He just needs like the woman to watch him go like, yeah, harder, bitch. And like what we're all into. Um, and then Punisher's fighting this guy in a tunnel. He blows out his tires, and then fucking gets in front of the car, starts shooting at it, or the semi starts shooting at it, and then the dude like, I need to see if I can find it because it's just wild. Shoots at the dude had a gun, his gun out the car, shooting too at Punisher. Punisher just fucking shoots his hand, his finger. It's just bone juice all over
Ugh,
here.
that's kind of gnarly.
It is, and then like the dude, though, I mean, I know he's a criminal, but he's got to be CDL certified because he's in this fucking big rig. His back wheels are blown out. He's still driving it. Finger bone juice everywhere. And he's like, well, I gotta shift. I'm gonna fucking run this fucker over. So he's got, this hand doesn't work. He's shifting and he's like, I'm gonna run right over. That's how it ends. Punisher's got, top stuff on there and gets this. Like, man. That guy's not CDL certified. No one is, if you ask me. Uh, I'm gonna go with like an 8.5. It's dumb. It's fun. Punisher's killing people. It's gonna get to like shitty point when he isn't able to kill the Kingpin,
Right.
but for now it's fun.
All right, Justice League Red, number 3 by Saladin Ahmed and Clayton Henry. It's pretty neato. Uh, Simon and Cyborg save Red Canary from Father Blood, uh, which I don't know if that's a new character because there's Brother Blood and there's Mother
Yeah.
Blood, but I don't know about Father. But anyway, and then they all go back to Tornado and they're like, Tornado, what the fuck? Uh, because Canary like unleashes some power that she shouldn't have because she's just a martial artist, and they like mention that. Uh, but something that Father Blood wanted her for comes out, I guess, and takes out a bunch of shit. So anyway, they bring in Red Canary, they bring in Dead Man, and Tornado's like, okay, fine. The thing you gotta do, the only outcome that results in everybody surviving is you guys killing Black Adam. So it's much like your last comic, Casey, where it's like, they're obviously not going to kill Black Adam. It's just not going to happen. So we'll see what does happen. But it's pretty entertaining because Saladin Ahmed, he's just a good writer, you know? So I'll give it a 7.5.
It'd be funny if they're like it's just like the next when they go to fight Black Adam, it's just The Rock and they just beat the shit out of him.
Like, oh, sorry, we thought you were
Like, no,
Black
no,
Adam.
we're gonna keep doing it because we know what you did. Poor Henry. And just keep beating the shit out of him. All right. I Hate Fairyland issue 45 by Scotty Young with Jay Fosgitt on the art. So, fun fact, Popeye the Sailor Man is in public domain now. So he made an appearance in this book, and him and Gert sail, and they first do like a bloody toon fight, which is a lot of fun. There he is, just using her entrails as a jumping rope.
So enlighten me, because I'm not really sure with all the public domain shit. They just use the likeness and can't call him Popeye, or they can straight up use his name in
Use his name. So like the way that I've always understood it,
it.
it's like depending on certain things. So like right now, you can't call like if you're doing a Steamboat like a Mickey Mouse parody, you can't call it Mickey Mouse because that's not public domain. Steamboat Willie is. So you can use the likeness and all that shit with the black and white. You can't do even the colors because Disney's really crazy about it. But when it gets to a certain point, then you can even do that type of thing. Same like when Superman becomes public domain, which I think is coming up in like
A couple
2030.
years.
Yeah, it's like 2030 something. It'll be like Action Comics first appearance Superman. So like Krypton won't be a thing. All that stuff won't be a part of it. It's just like how he was in Action Comics #1.
Hmm.
And the other stuff will come later. That's how I've always understood. If there's a legal public domain fan that's listening, let us know down below. Tell them out. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Because if you're trying to make a comic that's public domain characters, and you're like listening to me as your legal expert, don't. But yeah, so they tried to do this thing to get Gert back to the place, and just like in life, fucking olive oil ruins everything. But instead of making your food taste like shit, she's just ruining stuff. So, because she gets mad at him, thinking he's cheating on her with Gert, and it's funny. And this is just a fun book. I enjoy it. I'm gonna go probably like a 8.5.
cool. All right, Nightwing 131 by Dan Waters and Dexter Soy. Nightwing is kind of training Nightwing Prime. They're trying to take down Killer Moth. Let's see here. Yeah, the Nightwing kind of finds out that I don't even know the bad guy's name. He's like the guy that's at the hypnotic circus, starts taking kids, and all the kids before they're kidnapped, they like draw pictures of the circus in this guy's face. And um then one of the like robots that the Bloodhaven Police Department is using, which is not good, shoots Nightwing Prime with like this kryptonite beam because they mentioned that in some other book, like a kryptonite meteor gets broken up over Earth. Uh, I don't know if either of us are reading that other book that happens in, but anyway, the police department gets some and I guess decides they're going to put it into their police bots. So Nightwing Prime gets a pretty nasty wound right at the very end, and then he starts to hear the music because he's technically an 11-year-old in that body. So probably going to be a thing where Nightwing's got to fight Nightwing Prime and he'll be like, "Oh, dang it. I should have made this kid give up his powers like I wanted to begin with." But it's pretty good. I like this arc, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Right on. It'd be really funny. I know it's not gonna happen, but it'd be really funny if that book ends or that arc ends with him being like, with all this power, man, I just can't trust you. So to the Phantom Zone.
That'd be crazy.
All right. G.I. Joe issue 12 by Joshua Williamson and Marco Federa on the art. And so we get this secret G.I. Joe team that's got Flint, Lady J, and Beachhead, and then they're trying
Skid
to
mark.
no, Skidmark's on the other team. And so we get this like, oh, this girl, dude, she's like, it's one of those ones that Josh Williamson made up because it's like, yeah, we don't have enough G.I. Joes. Let's just throw in some new ones. And she, she's been in prison and she's an Olympic level shooter. She's the fucking, apparently she's also not just an Olympic level shooter. She can take gravel off of the fucking, or she can chip rock off of her jail cell and throw it at a fly and fucking kill it 'cause she's that good.
Ah, so her name's Lever Action.
It's yeah, why not? Fuck it, who cares? And then like she gets tossed in, she gets beat up by this big old woman. She's all muscular.
She's
Like
from
she
San Antonio.
no, she's a jacked big old woman. Like I wish I had arms like her. Like look at it. Look at that.
Damn, there's the beef.
Yeah. It's like, hello, mommy. But she's a killer, like it wouldn't work between me and her, and I recognize that.
Mhm.
But she's then like, the big old woman's gonna try to kill her and sneak into the thing and all that stuff. Because apparently the girl that's a good shooter, she, the Olympic awesome fly killer. Oh, that's her name, Flycatcher. She she's the Destro's cousin's like, I want you to be my killer. And she's like, I won't do it. Gosh darn it. And then Beachhead rescues her and she's like, dude, you're an idiot. I'm here. Like, did you read my rap sheet? I'm fucking awesome. I don't need to be saved. And he's like, well, new orders. Let's go. And so as they're trying to escape, the Flint and Lady J are in the Jeep and they're driving off. And she like, give me my gun. And she gets her gun and fucking big old woman's running into the thing and she gets right into her Flycatcher's area, and Flycatcher just pulls the trigger, blows her head off, and she's like, "Mission accomplished," because that's who she was apparently there to kill. And then like Beachhead and Flint are like, "Oh, apparently this good shooter is a good shooter."
You know, her name's probably Venus, so she's the Venus
Ooh,
flytrap.
there we go,
That's better than Flycatcher, no offense, buddy.
dude. I'm not Joshua Williamson. Tell no offense to
I
him.
am. I've been
It's like
playing the long con.
I'm like Joshua. I really like I've only met you once. I didn't even know what you look like. So you could have just kept Jake's face. But no, I mean it's fine. I'm making jokes about it because it is stupid that we're introducing new characters when it's like I don't think there's anyone reading this G.I. Joe book going like, this is the first interaction with G.I. Joe I've ever had. I think it's people that know what they like and they want the characters they care about, not new ones.
Mhm.
So I'm at an 8.
Okay.
Sorry, Flycatcher.
All right. D&D, the fallback's number one. I grabbed the variant cover because it's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, basically we get this group of adventurers and the leader knows this leader of this other group of adventurers who shows up, and it's clearly like a big rivalry thing. And the main group wants to find some treasure before the other group can so that they can get bragging rights. So they go and do that, and whoopsie daisies, they actually set free a big ol' ice dragon. And that's how it ends. So we'll see what happens in the next issue, but it's pretty good. Greg Pak, uh, you know, seems to know his stuff with D&D, or at least is working with editors that know their stuff, and the characters that he has here are pretty enjoyable. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
I got a dumb question. Is that something that could happen in a D&D? I mean, like I know it's like your imagination is where it ends, but with a D&D campaign, it's like that thing like you'd wake up a fucking ice dragon
Yeah,
and
for
like
sure.
in a non-homebrew, basically, like you know.
Hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
could. You could.
All right. And then also I saw a thing on Facebook, like a D&D thing posted it where it's like this group's thing is like it was some they had like a motto where it was like don't fight and you know they're trying to like use diplomacy and they're like yeah there was a dragon that you know was terrorizing this town and they ended up making it so that the dragon worked you know would get paid in gold to do like a menial task like they talked the dragon into that type of thing. I'm like that's hilarious and I feel like Jake would get just very fed up with that pretty quick.
Yeah, I probably would. But I mean, hey, if they rolled high enough, they rolled
Yeah.
high enough, I guess.
All right. Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe, issue 4. Gonna show off some of these covers because some are really cool and one is hilarious to me. Because I think you know which one's hilarious.
Yep.
So this is the one I read. You know, it's a fine cover. Then we got the Hulk punching Godzilla, knocking out some teeth. It's cool. I like this one a lot. I wish Space Godzilla would show up. This one looks fucking sweet.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah. And then this one is just fucking hilarious. I want if you're an artist and you're listening to this, I want you to make a picture that's this, but with Jake's face, but still the Wolverine eyes.
It should have said Skreonk Bub on the
Right?
cover.
Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, I want them to make a variant cover of that variant cover of you know Frank Miller like but it's the Wolverine
Oh
Hulk.
yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Ah, C2E2, here I come. But this is by Gary Dugan with Paco Medina and Javier Guerin on the art. And yeah, I mean, it's dumb, it's fun. Um, the Hulk or Bruce Banner does his insulin injections right here. I'm joking. It's Pym particles. And but then yeah, so Hulk gets really big, but he's still angry. And
Like Godzilla size?
yeah, he uses Pym particles, and so then him and Godzilla then fight. And then he gets these like special weapons that were made by Black Panther, like a big old hammer and stuff, and they fight each other. I gotta show you because Godzilla wins, of course, and I gotta show you how. Because like he bites him, and then he just fucking lets loose,
Damn.
and so
So
yeah,
like we're on issue 4 here. Is there going to be the inevitable team up? Like, is there an overarching villain here?
Well, I mean, no, they're fighting Godzilla. That's what it boils down to. Ibra shows up, the horror of the deep with Namor, and
Is that the lobster?
yeah, all right, he's
Ooh,
technically a different type of, he's not really a lobster because like I think he's a prawn is the is what people always say. I'm like, I
he's a
don't.
rock lobster.
Ah, man. I tell this story all the time. And if Nick's listening, he already knows where this is going. One time, I was at the Waiting Room Records in Bloomington Normal, which you've been there with me once or twice, and they were having a record sale, and I got B-52s, like this little record had Love Shack and like three different versions of Rock Lobster on there. Believe it or not, I overpaid. It is so dog shit. Like I hadn't heard Rock Lobster until that moment, and I'm like, fuck, my parents did something right, not letting me listen to that dog shit, because holy hell.
Yeah, not the best song.
Yeah. Because it's just like this vinyl, like here you hear this person go, rock, rock, rock. It's like, um, but yeah, so Hulk then, he gets small, he's all hurt, and he's like, "Is Namor Hulk's friend?" And Namor's like, "Yeah, let's go, buddy." And he picks him up and carries him like I do when you drink too much.
So was Namor in control of Ibra?
Yeah, he calls him up, He's like, ah, here's my big ol' rock lobster. And Godzilla just beats up because it's Ibra. And then T'Challa shows up in his Avengers mech. And he's got like each Avenger is in a different body part. So it's like Quicksilver's
Oh,
in
it's
one foot.
Voltron.
Not even Volt, like it's kinda, but it's like, oh, Quicksilver is one foot. North Star is the other. So it's like his left foot's gonna be a lot faster than his right foot because North Star is not as fast as
They
Quicksilver.
should have got the Whizzer,
Oh, there you go. But I don't think that's as cool as North Star.
says you.
And then like Johnny Storm's one leg, Storm is another. Fucking Spider-Man, both the Spider-Man are different hands. Thor, that's so weird. So Magic, like in his forearms, Magic is one forearm, which is like kind of like you on a lonely Saturday night. And then Thor is his other forearm, you on a normal Sunday night. And
True.
and then Hulk or Iron Man and War Machine are his like would be his biceps, and then Doctor Strange is his brain, and Black Panther's his chest, and Cyclops is his eyes. It's like I don't really understand some of the correlations here, like Magic and Thor being forearms. What? But
They just
whatever.
needed the roles filled, man.
Yeah. So they're gonna fight this time. I mean, it's dumb. It's fun. It's kind of what you expect from a this person destroys the Marvel Universe book. So, 9 out of 10, I guess.
Cool.
Now I just got our Mewtwo's, man.
All right. The Incredible Hulk, number 30 by Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein on the art. I thought this issue was pretty rad.
That's cool.
I I wasn't expecting uh, you know, the Infernal Hulk to be who it is.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what's gonna happen there. But but no, I thought it was pretty cool and it gets me kind of hyped for Infernal Hulk.
Yeah, I'm interested in Infernal Hulk. Yeah, I mean, this book's fine. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot more of that girl in Infernal Hulk. You know, yeah, it is what it is.
Mhm. It's a 9 for me.
I'll probably go with like an 8. And then last up, it's The New Gods, issue 11. By old Ram V and Evan Cagle, Denise Cowens, and Anthony Fowler, all on the art.
I want to show off the variant for this one. It's pretty cool.
Nice. That is pretty sweet. So, man, what'd you think?
I thought it was cool. Thought it was really cool. I think I think Granny and the Furies shouldn't have been doing as much damage as they were against Barda and
100%.
Wonder Woman, but I also understand that you gotta have some conflict here. Um, but no, otherwise I thought it was super cool. The stuff with Desaad was fucking weird and neat. Uh, Orion out in space doing his thing was pretty cool.
I thought that part was awesome with Orion when he's like, I will not be broken so easily.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that's fucking baller.
yeah. And I mean, art's just fucking killer.
Yeah.
We get that next page from what you were just talking about was Barda when she's huge, like giganticize.
Yeah, she got the Pym particles.
She did. And dude, the end's so fucking cool. So the lanterns are out in space, right? And Joe's like, I thought it was supposed to be a scouting party, and Kilowog's like, it is just a scouting force, Joe. And Kilowog's like, well, we gotta hold him off as best as we can. And then a bunch of the ships just fucking explode. Joe's like, what the hell is that? Kilowog says, I think that's the firepower you're looking for. And it's the Black Racer. And he looks fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that was such a good ending to this book.
Yeah. Yeah, earlier on in the book, it's kind of meh, I'll be honest. We get like kind of the introduction of the Black Racer and like or reintroduction. And
Hmm.
so yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I like uh I like Cowan's art on
Hmm.
Black Racer. Like that was very cool. Um, but no, I thought it was awesome. I'm really bummed that there's just one more issue left.
Yeah. Wonder
But
what they're gonna do after that, you
I
know?
don't know. Hopefully another fucking series, but probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was great. It's a 9.5 for me, and it's pick of the week.
Probably go eight and a half, and my pick of the week's gonna be Godzilla Destroys Marvel Universe.
Cool.
So what are you excited about though, man?
I'm excited for Absolute Wonder Woman, Orla, and Moon Knight.
Nice.
There's
I don't
actually a lot of good stuff out this week.
I
Like,
think I think I forgot Orla again. Like a fucking idiot. And I forgot like another idiot, Batman Long Halloween the other day.
oh, well, remind me, I can get you
Yeah.
one.
Do you
But I'm
know a
also
guy?
really excited. I do know a guy. I forgot that this week was the Chaotix 30th anniversary special
Oh,
for
nice.
Sonic, so I'm really hyped for that too.
Yeah. So I'll go with Justice League, TMNT. I don't know why I was having so much trouble saying that. And just having trouble finding what I want to read. Green Lantern. So this week, give me your four favorite Spider-Man related things.
Okay. Um, I'll say Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
I realize that includes number three, but fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
Um, I really like uh Dan Slott's The Big Time. That was like the main Amazing Spider-Man title that I read back when Casey and I were going to old Midgard, which by the way has moved locations.
Oh shit.
That building they were in, they tore it down.
Damn.
Yeah. So now they're
I,
up they're across the street from the Starbucks there in
okay.
Charleston.
I'm not surprised they tore that building down because it seemed like the only one that was steady there was them. It would always be like, hey, there's new businesses opened up right next door.
Yeah. But dude, I mean, that was like a broom closet of a store.
Hmm.
So good for them. I hope that the new place works out.
Me too.
Um, anyway, so yeah, the big time Tobey Maguire. I feel like you gotta say Into the Spider-Verse at this point. I mean, those
Hmm.
movies are just so good.
Haven't seen the second one yet.
You'll like it if you like the first one.
Hmm.
And I mean, not really Spider-Man, but like as Casey knows and everybody that's been listening for a while, my spider focus has shifted more towards Silk and Gwen. Whenever they have a series out, I typically read it, and I like those two characters a lot, and I've read more of them in recent memory than I have of Spider-Man. So, yeah, I'm blanking on who wrote all of there's two writers on the Silk one, but then Stephanie Phillips on Gwen. So there you go.
Yeah. And then I'll go with so Spider-Man, I think it was back in Black. There's a really fun thing that happened. So like it's Spider-Man's very upset because Aunt May has been shot. And there's a lot of stupid stuff that happens in this book with what happens. Like it's cool when you read it by itself. But then if you read um One More Day, yeah, One More Day, it's like you're like, why did you do all this stuff? Because like Aunt May is like, just let me die. It's fine. And then, God comes up to him and he's like, hey, it's all gonna work out, bud. Like literally, like it's the one above all others, God, is doing that. And then there's like a really fun part though where he goes to prison and just takes off his Spider-Man costume and beats the shit out of Kingpin. And then like after all that happens, though, they're like, let the devil steal his marriage. And, even though God said, don't worry about it, that stuff's gonna work out. And Aunt May is like, just let me be with my husband, please. I don't want to live anymore. Spider-Man's like, no, this old bitch is staying alive, even if it means ending my marriage.
Mm,
They could have handled it better, is all I'm saying. But Back in
yeah,
Black in a vacuum is pretty sweet.
sure.
Um, and then
Spider Island.
no. Spider Blue, though. It was a Tim Sale
Yeah.
and Jeff Loeb. They were doing the different color ones. It's like Spider Blue, top tier. It's right there with Daredevil Yellow. Those are the really only two you need to read out of that bunch. Some people really like Hulk Gray. Eh, meh. It's okay. Captain America White, no, just don't. Just skip it.
Squirrel Girl Black. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Some of Tim Sale's best work, really. Um, and then also you mentioned Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Did we ever release Spider-Man 2?
No,
Okay.
but it's still October. We'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I'll make
By
a note
we,
right now.
by we, I mean Jake will. But yeah, so another thing, this is a weird one. I never got this toy as a kid because my parents were like, "You'll pop it, you idiot." Because it was they had this weird line of like pool themed Spider-Man toys. And there was a Dr. Octopus that had inflatables all on him. And I remember seeing that at Walmart. I'm like, guys, I want this so bad. Dr. Rock is my favorite character. He wasn't. I was lying. I wanted that toy though, because he had these weird inflatables on him. Never got it. Think about it still to this day. Uh, and
Trying to
then,
trying to find a photo of this.
oh man, I'll see if I can too. Because it would have been like when the cartoon was on, in that era of Spider-Man toys. But I'll try to think of something. Oh, the Spider-Man PlayStation game. Never beat it because like if you give me a game with like a lot of like random shit that you can do, I'm not gonna play the main story that as much as I should.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun though. If you ever get a chance, you should play it. So there you go, guys. Let us know some of yours down below while I try to find this stupid fucking Doc Ock toy. All right. So here is the picture of the stupid Doc Ock toy. I'll post it on the Twitter too because you can't see that. But I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, I need this.
Yeah,
It floats in water.
man, can't believe they didn't get that for you.
Look at this terrible fucking Spider-Man toy. Oh man. Like, what in the world were they thinking when they made these? This is like just I'm gonna have to post this whole link because they all look like shit. Um, gotta get that spider. This is called the Sea Hunter Spider-Man. Can you see that okay? Because it looks like he's a blind person.
Yeah, that's terrible. The flippers, what were they
Yeah.
doing?
So yeah, guys, do you have a terrible toy that you're like, man, I wish my parents would have bought this for me when I was a kid. Maybe my life would be different. Because I know I would have been the next I almost said Dr. Phelps. The next the next Andrew Phelps, is that his name? Michael
Michael.
Phelps.
Jesus.
I'm, I'm Andrew Phelps.
Dr. Andrew Phelps.
The doctorate, though, it's in something really stupid. It's not like he's not a medical doctor. He's like a doctor of fucking mathematics.
Yeah.
It's like, but dude, that would help with our fucking football. I almost said baseball scores. That'd help with our baseball scores. Because
Yeah,
yeah, in this universe, we'd be doing baseball pick'ems instead of football.
absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Sorry for the yawn. All right,
It's okay. I
folks.
forgive you.
That is the end of the episode. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. We enjoyed our time with you, and we'll be back next week for another one.
Let us know everything down below.
Do it.
Is
And
Andrew, is Andrew Phelps a good swimmer? Let me know.
yeah, what's your favorite pool toy?
Ooh, is it one of those big old worms? Some people call them noodles.
Everyone calls them noodles. Uh, anyway, we would love to stay and chat, but my cats just ran straight into my door. That scared the poop out of me. Anyway, you know, Casey's gotta be my agent for all of my escape artist shows, and he's gotta try to get Toronto to give him more money.
Hell yeah.
So we'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.